Wait till a few people get in here, guys. There's only one person in here, so let's just wait it out a bit. It's quite early too, so I don't know if people are gonna show up. I don't even know if my notifications went out. So Wednesday, Canadians gotta get ready. Wednesday. Wednesday is the first day that passports are gonna be mandatory. Vaccine passports. You're gonna need vaccine passports to go every fucking where. Everywhere. I don't know when fucking people are gonna start standing up for themselves, but whatever, it's not my say. Not even for themselves, for their kids. When are people gonna stand up and go fight for their kids? For their kids is freedom. For their kids to be free. We're not fighting for us, we're fighting for our fucking kids. But Canadians are too fucking lazy and too scared pussies to go protest. A bunch of fucking pussies here in Canada. The police has more balls here in Canada than fucking the people. The police are fucking killing and fucking standing up for their rights more than the people are. Which is fucking sad. Fucking tiring cop. I hated this cop forever. This bitch too. This bitch too is the worst. Cops beating people up in Elgin Street police station. That's where I got pretty messed up too by the cops. In this room right there. Got messed up by the cops. Cops fucked my shit up in there. Four people in the chat, nobody's speaking. What's going on? We got four lurkers in the chat, nobody's speaking. It's bright and early, man. I just came on for y'all to fucking have a panel to go on. And nobody's live, I don't think. not a crime because it's not a violation of the Charter of Rights to prevent anyone from doing photographic filming places or any private police. Yeah, there you go. It is not a crime. If anyone supports the will, any cases, anything else. So even though with this law going on right here, I'm gonna read it right now. It is not a crime in Canada, and it is a violation of the Charter of Rights to prevent anyone from doing photographing, filming in any public places or any private places to which the public is admitted. Thank you very much, Mr. Crown Attorney. You fucking piece of shit. Drop my charges. Fucking goofs. They even gave me unconstitutional fucking conditions. How can you stop somebody from recording in public when they never committed a crime? They never committed a crime, and you're restricting somebody from their freedom of movement and also taking their rights away from filming in public altogether. So I was charged for mischief under 5,000 for filming in a public place. I was charged for mischief under 5,000 for taking pictures and filming in a public area, in a public place, on a public sidewalk. I was charged for mischief under 5,000. So charged for mischief under 5,000 for filming on public property. Once again, I was charged for mischief under 5,000 for filming on public property. What is this getting? What is this world getting to? Why doesn't the cops know the law? Why don't they know the law? So before they start enforcing feelings and policies, why I really thought they were called law enforcement officers, you know, not policies or feeling enforcement officers. Last time I checked was law enforcement, right? Last time I checked, anyways. They weren't fucking policy enforcers. They were law enforcers. Last time I checked. Last time I checked when I hired them, when we the people hired them, they were hired as law enforcement officers. Law enforcement, not fucking policies or people's feelings. It's not about people's feelings. Even though I get mad at some things, well, I personally I don't get mad at people filming, but even though people get mad because somebody took a picture of you in public, even though they get mad, it's not illegal. All right, it's not illegal. Law is tough. I understand that. Not many people understand law. So before Canada changes into China, before Canada changes into China, people really need to start standing up, guys. Stand up to this tyranny. Enough is enough. It's been 2 years. going upon 3 years, and still people are not standing up for their actual rights that their fallen fathers has give them. As their fallen fathers, their fallen soldiers, the vets, they've all risked their life for us to have freedom. And now they're taking it away. This contract, this law, this human rights, this charter of rights, they were written in blood and soul. All right, blood and soul. And no law or no policies shall infringe in any law, especially human rights and especially the charter of rights, guys. All right, everybody's got rights, and that's how I take it. If nobody stands up, well, guess what? Canada's going to become just like China, where you can't walk the streets and take pictures. You can't post videos. You can't. North Korea. You want Canada to become like North Korea, where you're told when to eat, when you're told when to drink, because that's what's coming to, guys. This is what it's coming to, which is called the New World Order. The New World Order is about to kick off. It's already kicked off. Just so y'all know, it's already kicked off. This is the New World Order. It kicked off on 2021. All right? And these are the ways that our children are going to live for the rest of their lives. People need to stand up to this tyranny. This is nasty. Nasty. When are you all going to wake up and help your poor kids breathe while they're in school? Help them breathe while they're playing outside. And to force people into medical procedures, when you force people into medical procedures, that is against the law. They are committing crimes against humanity. People yell out, "Oh, the people's safety, the people's safety, the people's safety." Well, that's feelings. All right? That's feelings. Law is not written under feelings. Was not written with feelings. Was written with blood and soul. All right? Blood and souls. Our fallen soldiers has died for our rights. Fallen soldiers has died. Our vets has went to war for our goddamn freedom. So when in the hell are people gonna wake up? When in the hell are people gonna stand up? You know, businesses has been closed for over 2 years. Only small businesses. If you're not making millions upon millions of dollars for the government, your ass was closed. Your ass was shut down and was told to shut up. Y'all want to live on your knees? Go ahead, live on your knees. Be the bitch you guys are. If you guys can't stand for freedom, you guys want to become like I was just saying, China. You guys want to become like, North Korea, where you can't breathe without permission, or you're told when to eat. Violation of the Nuremberg Code is death since 1947, 1951 to now. They are repeating paperclip. Yeah, fuck straight up, man. They're working for us. Yeah, man, they're coming. They're coming. And people can't stand. How does a judge need a warrant to see your medical history? How does a judge need a warrant to see your medical history, but yet when you go to the corner store, you buy a Red Bull, or you go to the Tim Hortons, and you buy a goddamn coffee? How do these people get to know your history, your medical history? How does that happen? How do people, I can't mention your name, but how's it going? Thanks for coming in and thanks for listening. Whoever else is lurking too, guys, I appreciate for you guys coming in. I appreciate for you guys listening. But people need to start standing up, guys, because this tyranny is nasty. This is nasty to the max. I find people are sleeping. Uh, Australia has more balls than Canadians do. Canadians are a bunch of pussies. The states, well, I could tell them that at least they stood up. At least they don't have their mandates anymore. They flip cities upside down. What's going on with Canada, man? Why isn't this happening to Canada? That's me yelling after a cop right now. I miss those days, man. I miss cop watching, guys. I really do. And once these charges are get down and they get dropped, I'm gonna start suing. I'm gonna sue the shit out of Kathleen Bradley, badge number 1251. I'm gonna sue the shit out of her. I'm gonna take everything she owns with her fucking job on top of that. And then I'm gonna sue the city for the way the jail treated me. Force, Forcefully shoved a mask upon my face, totally against my human rights. I'm gonna sue the living shit out of the chief that's at the jail, that was at the jail at the time, because he treated me like a scumbag, like I was a piece of shit where you just step on. All right. He demanded the mask to be worn. He specifically said, "This is my jail, and you're gonna wear the mask." And I told him to go fuck his mother. When I told him to go fuck his mother, two cops grabbed me and shoved the mask upon my face forcefully. And when I refused the mask, they said, "Yeah, you want to refuse the mask?" They turned around and put a spit mask upon my face, threw me on the ground, and tied it up around my neck. So the spit mask went over my face, and then the it's like the bottom of your coat. When you have that elastic type thing where you could tighten? It's the same thing for a spit mask. So they went around and they tightened up the rope around my neck. All right. So not that it's just hard to breathe in there. Okay. But they were choking me at the same time. I fell on the ground twice. I fell on the ground twice, passing out after them holding me in the cop car, all windows closed, me fully undressed. All right. And keep in mind, I already had my bandana over my face to hide my identity. I already had my bandana over my face. And then yet they turn around. Okay. They turn around and shove the mask over my bandana, saying that my bandana wasn't enough as a mask. Okay. This is the shit that we're going to have to start living with. If you don't demand your rights to be respected, if you do not know upon your rights, then you're not going to get nowhere. They're going to treat you like scum. You're going to be treated like scum. And to my eyes right now, all Canadians are scum. All Canadians are scum. I am Canadian. I'm more proud to be Canadian than ever. But right now, Canadians are fucking bunch of bitches. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for the human rights. And that's all I'm asking. Canadians need to wake the fuck up. All right? Canadians need to stand. Because by next Wednesday, your kids won't be able to fucking do anything without a vaccine. You won't be able to go to the gym without a vaccine. You won't be able to go to the theater. You won't be able to go to family fun parks. You won't be able to do anything that's fun. Forget about it. You're not doing it with your son. Prime Minister Trudeau specifically said, if you don't have your vaccine, you are a walking disease. You are a walking disease. And he called us this. He calls us tinfoil hat wearers. Okay, just like when here's an example. Just like when people first started talking about UFOs. All right, I know it's totally out of line, totally out of different concept, different conversation. But when people started talking about UFOs and taking pictures about UFOs and blah blah blah, they called us tinfoil hat wearers. Okay, we believe conspiracy. All right, they called it conspiracies. People are losing their mind. Oh, those people must be on drugs. Something's wrong with these guys. What is it today? Was it the truth? Because the Pentagon totally came out and said the truth about it, that they do exist. And now people are calling out this vaccine bullshit, this tyranny. People called it out even before the passport. The talk of vaccines came out. The people already knew about it. But no, it was all bullshit. We were all going crazy. No, there's not going to be any vaccines. No, there's not going to be a vaccine passport. No, no, no. Now look where we're at 2 years down the road. What is demanded by next Wednesday? The passport is going to be forced upon you. It's going to be forced upon you. Medical terminology: coronavirus, COVID-19 is a common cold. This is abusive behavior and unconstitutional. God gave us free will. Exactly, man. Exactly. You couldn't have said it better. The leaders have become narcissists, monsters, and they all need to be arrested for crimes again. I'm so glad that I'm not alone on this. And if anybody knows anything about law, if anybody knows anything about your human rights as a human being, well, I'm pretty sure last time we checked, the public is human beings. We're not animals. I'm pretty sure last time I checked we were not animals. Okay? I'm pretty sure last time I checked everybody were human beings. But now I'm starting to think twice if people are really there. Do people really have brains? Or do they just listen as soon as the government says peekaboo, or they say jump, they ask how fucking high you want me to jump? Because I'm gonna live on my knees in front of you and pray at you and you know and worship you, and the government is my god. You know, you might as well fucking get down on your knees and fucking live and shove a dick up your mouth. I'm sorry, but I am fucking mad right now. Nobody is standing up. Nobody's standing up. No protest on the street. Nobody flipping cities upside down. We the people pay for this shit. We the people pay for these people to go to work. We the people pay for the government to keep running. We need to stand up. You think if we sit at home and just say, "Oh no, government, we don't want this. Please leave us alone." Just talking is gonna demand answers, and it's gonna change what they're coming out with. Don't stand up. Don't stand up for your rights. Don't stand up for your human rights. You'll end up with a fucking chip in your hand in no time. You're gonna have the mark of the beast in your fucking hands in no time. If not a tattoo on your fucking forehead. And we're gonna live like slaves. Like fucking straight slaves. So if you want to be a slave and live on your knees, then be my guest. Be my guest. Nobody could force you to throw a mask upon your face, and nobody could force you to get a goddamn vaccine. All right? Nobody. And they can't. Discrimination is against the law. Discrimination is against the law. That is a law. Okay? You can't discriminate. So can you discriminate if somebody has a vaccine shot or not? No. It's against the law to discriminate. And right now, the government is making all you little business owners little puppets. All these little business owners are all becoming puppets for the government. All of them. And it's nasty. It's nasty when I see people getting on their knees and worshiping the government for all this tyranny, the crime against humanity they're doing. And it is narcissist. It's narcissist to the max. All right. I am disgraced. I am disgusted upon my government playing these fucking games. I am disgusted and fed up. Government has become control freaks. We have been trying to come out for 6.5 years, and they keep targeting us. We need to join together. I agree. And you know what? This is why I changed my channel name. This is why I changed my channel name to United We Move Forward, because it has so much saying in the times we're living right now. Listen to the words that I put in as my name. United We Move Forward. All right. When I heard that, I told myself right away, this is going to be my new channel name. I was going to put United We Stand, but it's used too many times on YouTube. A lot of people use United We Stand, or We the People, or yeah, we United We Stand. But I've heard that it's more like a states thing. It's more a United States thing than anything else. But what do you guys think about the new day? What do you think about the new name, McWriter? For because of the times we're going through right now, what do you think about the new name I've used? I actually think, and be honest with it, because I honestly think that this is the only option we have at this point. The only option we have at this point. If we don't start standing and fighting for our goddamn rights, then what do you think is gonna happen? Here's an article that was in the paper last week. Federal court agrees isolation hotel violated the charter protection against the arbitrary detention. Declines to issue injunction. All right, is illegal. Everything they're doing about COVID measures is illegal. Everything they're making the people do is illegal. And people don't realize that. Oh, the government told me to jump off a bridge, so I did. What? What do you mean you did? Yeah, I jumped off a bridge because the government told me to. Oh, you live on your knees. All right. Okay. I guess that makes sense, right? Constitutional Crusader, what up? What's good morning, my brother? I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and have a good conversation this morning. So, when are people going to stand up? You know, COVID passports are coming through on Wednesday. Wednesday, the COVID passport, the vaccine passport, is going to be in effect on Wednesday. So I want to see what's going to happen, because it's a crime. It's a crime against humanity. And if people don't stand up against this tyranny, then this is crazy. This is insane. I lost respect for totally all of you. All my Canadian brothers have lost respect for. I find it's totally disgusting to what they're doing. it's totally disgusting. You know, guys, let's stand to this bullshit. Let's not let it. Let's not let it. Okay, let's stand to this bullshit. But oh man, it's hard. I'm so tired of repeating myself, repeating. How about we stand united? We move forward. How are you this morning, brother? Hope everybody's having a great morning. I really hope before Wednesday, I'm gonna say this live online. I really hope before Wednesday that this fucking tyranny, this fucking forcing people to get vaccine passports, I hope people stand and get out there, take your couple days off work, and go fight. It's gonna be all worth it. Don't worry about your 9 to 5 job and wake the fuck up. Think about your kids instead of thinking about money and yourself for once. All right. Think about how your kids are going to be living while you're dead, laying down in a casket. Think how your kids are going to be living. You guys want this shit for your kids? It's all about going to be about putting needles in your goddamn arm and getting scanned and probably having a chip in their hands, a tattoo in their forehead, which is called the mark of the beast. It's in your Bible. It's in your goddamn Bible. This whole thing, this whole Agenda 21 is all in the Bible. Every fucking part of it. It's in rap songs. It's in movies. It's all a setup. It's been set up since the 1990s, since the 2000s. They knew COVID-19 was gonna hit. They knew the name of COVID-19. They knew it. It was in The Simpsons. It was in The Simpsons episode 15 years ago. A package leaving from a package leaving from Wuhan, making its way to the United States, and then everybody's getting sick. Omer coughs in a box, wraps up the box, tapes it up, and sends it through the mail to somebody in the States. Well, while that next person opened that box, he got sick. All right, that's how they passed it in the Simpsons, through a package. And when that package was open, that guy caught COVID-19. It's all about enforcement of them jabbing everybody in the arm. Something's coming, guys. Get ready. Get yourself some storage food. I don't sell storage food. I'm not about the money. I'm just here to warn every one of you. This is why governments are building. This is why governments are building underground tunnels. Not tunnels, on the underground bunkers. You know, it's time to wake up, guys, because this ain't gonna be pretty. I'm telling you, give it another 4 years. Everything's gonna be in place. Everything's gonna be in place. Everybody's gonna be living a different life. Top 4 or 5 years, I guarantee you, people are gonna start living different because of COVID. Just remember, united we stand, guys. United we move forward. You can't say it any better than that. And I don't demand, but I'm asking for auditors and cop watchers to keep cop watching, to keep auditing, but try to throw your attention more on the side of the government. Let's try to expose Trudeau more. Let's try to expose the government. Let's try to expose Doug Ford. Doug Ford's another fucking puppet. He's a puppet. They slap him in his face and they say, this is what you're going to do. And then Doug Ford gets on his knees and sucks the guy's, you know what, and does what he's told. He's a puppet. He's hung on strings and he's told what to fucking do. Okay? That's what you call a puppet. And that's what Doug Ford is. Same as Trudeau. They're both little puppets that suck each other off and don't give a fuck about humanity. They don't give a fuck about law. I'm allergic to all antibiotics, and the vaccine has poisonous ingredients anyways. So true. Keep up the... Yeah, brother, like, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to wake people up, but people are not fucking waking up. You know, people are so obsessed with their little fucking jobs that are 9 to 5 fucking jobs. Oh, well, I gotta work. Who cares if the government's fucking putting a virus into our body, but I gotta work. Who cares about my kids? I don't care about my kids. I'll jab them in the arm with the vaccine. You dumb fuck, do your homeworks. It just gets me so aggravated. I won the argument with the Ottawa school, the Ottawa school boards. I won the argument. They're forcing my son upon wearing masks outside, not inside. I understand inside, but outside, they're forcing them to wear a mask. And if they don't wear a mask, you know what happens? They put them on timeout. All right. So I walked to the school with my son today, and I told Miss Langdon, and I told her, my son is entitled to breathe during recess. So that's school policies, East End District school policies, is when they go to the schoolyard, it's mask break. It's a mask break. That's what it is. For your mask, for the kids to breathe. All right. And I won. They tried to debate me. They tried to brainwash me. They've tried, but I stuck to my grounds. And who won? My son's allowed to breathe now. All right. So this morning I confronted her, and she was still trying to brainwash me. And remember this is a human being just like us. It's not a member of the government. It's not nothing like that. She's just a school teacher. And she's trying to force this tyranny against humanity. You know, you can't commit crimes. I told her, you guys are committing crimes. It's totally illegal what you guys are doing. Why don't you guys get that? Read the law. Go check people's human rights. Yeah, well, it's for people's safety. Well, guess what? If you're scared, then stay home. You know, if you're scared of catching anything, then stay home. You know, that's all. It's a common fucking flu. You will catch it. Everybody catches every at least once a year. They get a common flu. You know. Now because they brainwash so many fucking people, okay? They literally now people are scared. Right? People are scared. This morning I was walking to school and I seen a kid. He took off his mask because he was walking on the sidewalk with the mother, and the mother got mad at the kid. The mother fucking got mad at the kid, and I said something to her. I shouldn't have, I shouldn't have said anything, but I did tell her. I'm like, let your kid breathe. Your kid's sweating in the face. He's all red in the face. Your kid is only trying to breathe. And the mom lost her shit. The mom tripped out, which I don't care. She could trip out at anything she wants. I care more for other people's kids than their own parents do. You know what I mean? Parents these days, they couldn't give a fuck about their kids. They're all fucking idiots. Oh well, the government told me to jab this in my son's arm, and not knowing what the effects could do to my son, and my son could become paralyzed. Oh, my son could die from this shot. Oh, my son could catch shingles from this shot. Come on, people. Come on, people. Kids are dying right and left from the vaccine. Kids are getting sick right and left, becoming paralyzed right and left. And you're telling me you're still gonna give it to your children after knowing this, after specifically knowing that this vaccine is gonna hurt you? Use your goddamn head for once. Man has a right to tell another man what to do, especially when you're doing the right thing. Yeah. I don't get mad at people for wearing the mask. Okay? I don't. So why does people get mad at people for wearing their mask, for not wearing their mask? You're already protecting yourself. Why are you worried about somebody else not wearing it? The mask is such a good protection. It's such a great thing to do, to stop people from breathing properly. And the mask is so safe that people are fighting each other over. So why are you so worried if somebody's not wearing a mask when you have a mask on? I would really like to know that, because your mask protects you. I don't put your life in danger. Your life is secured. You're wearing a mask, so why are you worried about it, right? I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. I could keep going. I just find it fucking disgusting of people. People are just so fucking retarded. Well, let me listen to my government. My government is right. They're smarter than I am. I want to listen to my government, and I'm going to keep doing what they're doing. Well, okay, well, then you do that, But don't get mad at people for not wearing it. I don't mind. I don't judge people that actually wear the mask, but don't judge people that don't wear it, That's what I've always said. If you're going to judge, then you're fucking tired. Trudeau should be sued the fuck out of him. People should start suing the shit out of Trudeau. People should sue the shit out of him and take everything from him, because he's committing crimes. He should be thrown in jail. He should be in jail right now for stealing upon billions of people from the stealing billions upon billions of dollars from the people. If we would steal $1 million from somebody, we would be in jail. So how in the hell is Trudeau not in jail? You steal $5,000 off somebody, you could go to jail. So how is Mr. Trudeau still out there? How is Mr. Trudeau not sitting in jail right now for stealing money? Not just from stealing money, but yet committing crimes against humanity. Committing crimes. Committing fucking crimes against humanity. Let's try that, guys. Let's try to commit a crime against humanity. Alright? And see what happens to us. Let's try it out. I bet you anything you'll end up in jail in no time. How much y'all want to bet that you guys commit a crime against humanity? You'll be sitting your ass in jail so fucking fast, you won't even see it coming. And that's a guaranteed facts. That is facts. I think the people are gonna let it go through. I think the people are gonna let it slide. I don't think people are gonna stand up to this bullshit. Deprivation of rights under color of law, Title 18 USC, Protection 242, Conspiracy Against Rights, Title 241. Yep. There's Mick Ryder. Look what Mick Ryder said, guys. It's only common sense. You know? I wish I could pull up the one in Canada, Mick Ryder. But I just can't do it right now because I'm actually on my phone. But I wish I'd be able to pull up the code in Canada. If you could pull it up, would be great. But you don't have to if you don't want to, brother. Anyone, everyone needs to look up the danger of mask. It not only hurts the human system, it hurts their brain also. Well, yeah, they're not getting the proper air. They're not getting the proper, CO2 levels. They're not nothing. They're not getting any actual. Anyways, all your proper air particles you need. You're not getting that. The mask is blocking it. It is very dangerous to wear a mask, especially for young kids, especially for young children, because young children don't have a strong breathing system when they're young. You know what I mean? They don't. And I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to Google it. I hope maybe Mick Ryder's gonna get it, but hi there. Is it possible? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get a the human rights code here. I can read it. Trying to screenshot it, but it's not letting me for some reason. Um, Wikipedia. Yeah. Um, human rights in Canada have come under increasing public attention and legal protection since World War II. Prior to that time, there were a few legal protections for human rights. The protection which did exist focused on specific issue rather than taking a general approach to human rights. Um, Approach to human rights. Legal framework for protection of the in Canada is constitutional, federal, provincial foundation that the Canadians human right 1982. The Constitution protects against government with man rights, also provincial and federal law. Okay, I'm trying to find for medical here. Constitutional protection against government interference with human rights. All throughout provincial and federal laws did provide some protection for human rights enforceable against government and private parties today. Um, Parties today, the Charter guarantees fundamental freedom of expression, religion, association, and peaceful assembly, democratic rights such as representation in elections, mobility rights, legal rights, equal rights, and language rights. Assisted suicide rights, patient rights, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, parents' rights, children rights, abortion rights versus rights of unborn majority rights. Yeah, okay, but I want. Sorry, guys, I'm just copying and pasting this. So this could be on copy. And let's throw this on here. Let's go here. Um, Banner. Create. Paste. Right. Scroll at the bottom. Yes, continue. The provision of health care to refugees since 1957 under the international law. This responsibility falls under Canada's human rights obligations to recognize transgender human rights in the United States. No. LGBT rights in Canada are some of the most sensitive in America and in the world. Same-sex healthcare. Here you go. Healthcare in Canada is delivered through the provincial and territorial system of funded healthcare, unfortunately called Medicare. Healthcare and social care in Canada and the United States. An act to amend the Canadian Human Rights Act and Commercial Code. Um, Any medical health care in the United States. No, children's rights. The Human Rights Record of the United States in 2005. China, no. Healthcare right here. Yeah, healthcare is the maintenance or improvement of healthcare via the prevention, diagnosis, treats, recovery, and cure of disease. Healthcare, medical human rights, I guess. Medical. Let's try like that. Human rights in Canada. Human rights in Canada have come under increasing public attention and legal protection since World War II, prior to the time where a few legal prevention, yeah, transgender human rights in Japan. Increasing public attention and legal protection since World War II, prior to human rights. Prior to that time, there were few legal protections for human rights, which did exist, focused on specific issues rather than taking a general approach to human rights. The current legal framework for the protection of the human rights in Canada consists of legal. Go to patient rights here and see what it says. A patient bills of rights is a list of guaranteed the form of a law or non-binding declaration. Typically, patient's bill of rights guarantees patients information, fair treatment, and autonomy over medical decisions, among other rights. Okay, this is a nice picture. Oh, of course, they put the Illuminati sign on it, eh? Of course they did. Bastard. Let's take a picture of this real quick. Bills of Rights may be interesting. Can you guys still hear me when I'm over there? Still requiring supermajority or referendum often as part of the country's constitution and therefore subject to special procedures applicable to constitutional amendments. A Bill of Rights that is not entrenched as a statute law and as such as can be modified or repealed by the legislator at will. Um, there you go. More than examples of in this article may not represent a worldwide view of subjects. January 2016, a patient bill of rights is a list of guarantees for those receiving medical. Medical an example and perspective in this article may not be presented as a worldwide view. Okay, it's not copying at all for me. Okay. Anyways, I'll deal with that another time, but don't let them take your protection away. We need to protect yourselves against them. My friends call me Lena Rebel. News now. Canadian laws better than I do. You know, Canadian laws and the United States laws are identical. Literally identical. They're the same fucking law. There's no difference in the law. The only thing there's a difference in is the only difference is it's written in a different way. But it's the same law. It's the same everything. There's no difference. It's like you guys got freedom of speech. It's written freedom of speech. Us, it's written freedom of expression, freedom of thoughts, freedom of shit like that. Like it's really like written down. Oh yeah, I gotta put this picture up. Actually, it's a pretty sick picture, pretty nice picture. I want to show you guys real quick, real quick. Add, check this picture out. It's pretty nice, man. I like it. I wish I could put it bigger. But if you look all the way at the top, what's all the way at the top? There's the Illuminati triangle with the eye in the middle. Human rights in Canada have come under increasing public attention and legal protection since World War II. Prior to that time, there were a few legal protection from human rights. The protection which um, one example of the anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. McRider, appreciate you coming in and having conversation. I appreciate it. But guys, much love. I'm out of here. And please, 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 guys, stand up for your rights, man. Stand up for your children. And let's fight for our freedom, guys, because right now they're taking our freedom away. They're taking it away, and soon there will be nothing we could do about it. And then when it happens, people are gonna be like, "Oh man, I should have listened," "Oh man, I should have listened." But whatever, it is what it is. From Indiana, what's up, Michelle? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. I was just about to shut down because I got a couple things to go do, but I shared and subscribed. Stay cool, man. All right, McRider, thank you for coming in, man. Like I said, appreciate it a lot. And Michelle, don't forget to subscribe and like. Everybody smash that like. I'm out. Peace, guys, and please, please stand up for your freedom. Everybody needs to start standing for freedom. Because if we motherfuckers don't stand up for our freedom, we about to fucking get smoked. They're about to smoke us and push us out. Just saying. Anyways, much love, every one of y'all. And yeah, stand up for your rights. Peace. United, we move forward. Peace.